Hey everybody, welcome back to Love Extremist TV. It's Ethan, and I am going to talk today about shame and its effect as an anti-motivator. That's right, shame doesn't motivate us. In fact, it does the opposite. It keeps us unmotivated, and sometimes it leads us into darkness, into inaction, and into gloom and doom. Shame is really a challenge for all of us. We all experience it, and it affects us in different ways. Maybe society or old peers or community members or old friends or family told us that something about us wasn't right. We couldn't be who we were. Maybe it's our identity, maybe it's a characteristic we have, maybe it's our hair or lack thereof, right? Whatever it might be, shame exists, and it's something that we all have to deal with in some way, shape, or form. The challenge with it is shame can lead us down a dark hole. It can lead us to silence, can lead us to inaction, to feeling like we need to hide our true selves and our true nature. It can lead us into violence and rage, especially if we commune with others who may share the same shame. Sometimes that can cultivate and fester and lead to really problematic behavior. And so what we want to talk about is how to heal shame. And a lot of it is really about recognizing that we have it first, recognizing where it shows up. You know, it can be any number of things, in our identity, in how we behave, in things that we are attracted to, or the way that we behave in society, the way that we show up. All sorts of things can be elements that contribute to our shame. But it's important for us to always be seeing, okay, this is suppressing me. This is making me small. This is making me scared. This is making me nervous. I want to go look around this at a 360-degree angle and recognize that maybe I can be okay with it. Maybe I can actually start to work on it. Maybe I can talk to a friend about it. Maybe I can talk to a therapist. Maybe I can write about it and journal about it or meditate on it and think about what are ways for me to release this in a healthy way. Is it through breathing? Is it through martial arts? Is it through exercise? Is it maybe punching a pillow every once in a while? Is it through moving to a new place where you can be more accepted? Whatever it might be, the idea is, how do we get our shame to a place where we can release it and move to a space of love and dignity and compassion and see our commonalities and not use shame as something that separates us from others or isolates us and puts us in groups that are oriented around violence or anger or rage, but rather brings us into a space of compassion and recognition that our human experience often encapsulates and incorporates shame, and move to a place where we can accept it, where we can honor it, maybe even celebrate it, right? People talk about things like finding attraction, or there's this shadow work, right? Where we can almost embrace the dark sides of ourselves and find the light in it, and enjoy it even, and celebrate it, and find our peers that can celebrate it with us. And again, this is not about coming together to engage in violence or rage. It's about finding the light, healing in the sun, and celebrating our whole selves, even the dark parts, and acknowledging that that makes us human too, and being able to be love extremists together through our shame, through the things that maybe once silenced us and now are opportunities for us to speak out, opportunities for us to be whole and to be free. So that's a little bit about shame. I hope it helps you. If it does, please post a comment. How do you engage with shame? Would love to hear from you. As always, subscribe to the channel to stay on all our videos about being a love extremist. Find us at www.extremist.love and sign up for the newsletter. Find us in Clubhouse. We're always having these conversations. And in general, I think this topic is really important and would love to hear more perspectives about how we deal with shame and shift it from something that we can be ashamed of and silenced by and see darkness and hide from, and move it into the light and move it into something that we can elevate and celebrate and come together around. So thanks for being here. I hope this was helpful. If it was, pass it to a friend, and I'll see you next week. Peace.